my usual mic. So I was just gonna say contingency where you like trolling when you're saying to the guy that for an argument to be valid it requires inference rules, like were you trolling or no?
No.
You weren't trolling? Okay, cool. So I just had to make that clear before you resort to the you're trolling excuse after. Um but no, an argument does not require an inference rule for it to be valid.
I mean, propositionally, it does.
When
Like
you're
within
taking when you're
propositional
talking
logic.
about logical validity, are you just talking about the conclusion the conclusion necessarily following given the premises?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have arguments like that without an inference rule.
For example.
Yeah, so you agree one premise arguments exist, right?
I'll make an honest take. I'm not sure.
Yeah, an argument by definition is just a reason or set of reasons for a given proposition. So you can have a one premise argument.
So an
So in the
argument. What?
yeah, yeah, you can have one premise arguments. Think of like any specific proposition you believe in, which is supported by some other given prop, that's going to be an argument.
So
So,
if I have a proposition that, for example, uh, let me think about. It. So if I give a proposition that cars don't exist, you're saying that's an argument, or
only if it's supporting another proposition.
okay? Well, I if it's number one, I think if it's supporting another proposition, wouldn't that be in a sense a premise? And number two, I can grant that
Okay,
maybe
that's the point, right? It's a
inform.
premise which supports a conclusion. Cool. So, with that
Wait,
being
wait,
said, you can have an argument whereas there's one
wait,
premise,
wait, wait,
and
wait,
that
wait,
argument does not have an inference rule.
wait. I'm saying you. If it's a proposition justifying another proposition, you just take that, or in a sense, wouldn't that just be two premises, just one justifying the first?
What do you
Kind of
think
like
the point of making
honest.
is? Sorry, I like just woke up, so I'm yawning a lot. What do you think the point of making this?
You said what? Making
What do you think
it?
the yeah? What do you think the point I'm making is? Like, what do you think the point is?
That one premise arguments I mean one premise whatever exist.
You can't have a one premise argument, correct?
You can, yeah, I disagree. Maybe informally,
You
but
don't think it is
um,
logically possible to have a one premise argument?
uh informally, yeah, that's fine, but not formally. Like I wouldn't say I can give a
Okay,
formal argument.
so the answer is you can't have one premise arguments. Cool. So with that being said, you can have a one premise argument and the argument is valid, but it's not something with an inference rule.
Okay, just to be clear. Maybe it's the case that within some sort of informality, yeah, you can have a one premise argument. But I just take it to be that in order for something to be valid, it has to be within some sort of set of
I know that's your
formal.
belief, right? But just
Yeah, I know that.
pontificate and then saying that you take that to be the case doesn't
If you want a reason
satisfy
for
justification. So again, I'll just give like one example of an argument which is something without an inference rule and it's still a logically valid argument, right?
go
So if I
ahead.
want to support the proposition that someone is a man, for example, and I base that off the person being a bachelor, it just follows from the premise that the conclusion is true.
So premise one, someone is a bachelor. Conclusion, they're a man.
Yeah, that would be a valid argument.
I would take it to be the case that I wouldn't say that's necessarily. Again, this goes back to that's not a formal argument. I think
Doesn't
if you
matter.
want,
Your definition of logical validity does not require formality, so that's
yeah,
irrelevant.
yes, it does.
No, you said specifically as to if you agree that a argument is logically valid, given the definition, which is going to be a conclusion necessarily following from the premises or the premise, whatever the supporting reason is, you said yes.
Yeah,
So that doesn't
yeah,
require
I don't
formality.
think. Yeah, I don't think giving some sort of singular premise is gonna like necessitate some sort of conclusion coming from that. For
You don't think
example,
it necessarily follows from someone being a bachelor that they are a man? It's like, what
no,
the fuck?
someone can be a bachelor and be an alien. I don't see the problem with that. There's no
No, that's a
logical contradiction.
contradiction because a bachelor by definition is an unmarried man, and alien is not a
Yeah,
man, so the person would not
okay.
actually be a bachelor.
Yeah, we can just have a scenario where a bachelor we define man as like some sort of a anthropomorphic seeming being, and it could be the case that
So
an
to be
animal
clear, the
also
person would
can
be a
be used
man.
and would be a man.
So they
So
would be
no,
a man. So they would be a
I
man.
think how you're defining man is different from
It's
how I
not a
define.
matter of relative to the definitions. If you're agreeing that given that
Yes, it
specific
is.
definition, the person would be a man, the conclusion is still going to be the person is a man. What are you talking about?
Wait, just to be clear, when you define man, or when I define man, obviously, when you define man, it seems like you're defining it in reference to humans. I can just take it to be man is synonymous with aliens, and that's no problem.
Okay, contingency. I'm gonna play your game. I'm gonna play your game. Okay, I know what you're doing. You know, you got fucked up. You're wrong. You're incorrect. You don't know what you're talking about. Now you're trying to
Okay.
ride out the semantical rabbit hole
Do
bullshit
you want to
stuff.
get like the argument out, or
So
just keep ranting?
contingency. I just gave you an argument. So let's go about it one more time. Okay, so premise one: contingency is a bachelor. Conclusion: contingency is a man. Is this
I'm not a
valid?
bachelor. I'm not a bachelor.
We're not talking about whether or not it is actually a sound argument. You're talking about if the
Is it
argument is valid. So you
is it
pointing out the
valid?
premise is incorrect is irrelevant to
No,
the conversation. So
no,
it
it's
doesn't
not.
matter if you're a bachelor or if you're a homosexual
Okay,
or if
it's
you
not
they, it
valid. I
doesn't
just
matter. I
answered
don't
your
care about that.
question.
I'm talking about the
I
validity of
just
the
answered your
arguments.
question. I
So
just
answer the
answered your
point.
question.
Just the point,
I just
please.
answered. I just answered.
With a response which is relevant.
With the so me saying
Was
no,
it
it's not
relevant?
valid isn't relevant.
Was it relevant?
Okay, I guess what I said wasn't relevant to words.
I'm
If you
asking you if
ask,
your response is relevant to what I said. Let's not switch the
yes, I
goalposts
legit
here.
answered with one of the dichotomies you gave.
Does it follow from someone being a bachelor that they would in fact be a man? Yes or no?
That they would in
We're
fact
talking about
necessarily.
typical usages of the word, not like a definition you pulled out of your asshole 15
Yeah,
minutes
shit.
ago.
Okay, that wasn't rhetorical. But anyways, yeah,
That
necessarily
doesn't answer my
if the
question.
definition
Back up.
presupposed
No, you're
referring
not
to
going to
a
actually
human.
just deflect because you want to go off to a different
I
point.
haven't,
Given the
yo,
conventional definition, would a person be a man? Yes or no?
okay, so if you keep
You're
like
muting me
keeping
because you're
up
getting
on something,
rhetorically
yeah,
abused right now.
yeah,
That's
I'm
crazy.
gonna mute
Answer the
you because
question.
you're just
Don't deflect.
talking. So,
Stop deflecting.
anyways, yeah, as I was saying,
Stop
since he's
deflecting.
like, I don't know why he's still speaking.
I'm
Okay,
still
so
speaking because you're still dodging
I
my
agree. I
question.
was legit about to continue what I was saying, so you can shut up.
Continuing what you were saying, which is irrelevant to my
So,
what you were
my answer
saying,
was
which is
that
irrelevant to
yes,
my
if it's
question, is
okay,
you
Dave,
dodging
shut the
it.
fuck up.
Well,
If it's the case that the definition of
I'm not
human
gonna
is
answer your question. No,
man is
not gonna answer
presupposed
your
in reference to
question.
a
Answer
male
my
human.
question.
Wait,
Would it
shut
follow?
up,
Yes or no?
damn. Wait, calm down, bitch.
You're
Anyways,
deflecting. You're
yes,
deflecting.
it would be necessarily the case.
You're deflecting. No, don't.
Okay, don't fuck.
It's
I'm
your
legit
turn to
answering your
answer my
question.
question.
I
You're
don't know why you
deflecting.
keep speaking.
Answer my question first.
I don't know why you keep
Question
speaking.
first.
I've already
Then I'll
answered your
answer your
question.
question
So you're
afterwards.
clearly
What's
not
the
tracking.
answer?
So I'll
Yes
repeat
or
it
no?
again. Just to
Yes
be
or
clear,
no?
if the
Don't ask me a
definition
question.
presupposes
What's
a
the answer
man
to
in
my
reference to
question?
a male human
What's
being,
the
then yes,
answer
it's
to
going to
my question?
necessarily
Yes or
follow
no?
that
Does it follow from
a
someone being a
bachelor
bachelor, given the
is a man.
conventional
So if you
definition, that they would
disagree,
be a man?
or if you're not going
Now
to
he's
track
asking
that,
me
I'm
dumb
just not
fuck
going to repeat
B-real
it for you.
questions to
So
not
now
answer
you
my
can give
question.
the argument. Do
Back
you want
up,
to
answer my
respond?
question
Give the counter
first. We're
argument.
talking about my question there. Would it follow? Yes or
I know
no?
we're talking about your question. I just
Yes, so
answered.
answer my question, retard.
I
Would
just
it
did, dumb
follow?
fuck. I know that you
Was it
can't
the yes
track.
or
I
a
just
no?
did.
Was it the yes?
Oh, so you're
Okay,
not
concession
tracking. So
accepted.
I'll repeat it for
So the
the
answer is yes. So
fourth
it does
time
follow.
for
So
the
that means
dumb
the
fuck.
argument is
Just to
valid,
be
even if there's no
clear.
inference
Oh,
rule.
so he finally tracked the
What
argument.
an idiot.
Okay, so
What an
I
absolute.
just
Oh, so it's not the
again
case
gonna
it
take it to
follows.
be
Which
that
one is
it's
it? Is it the
informal. I don't think it's
case
gonna
or
be
is it not the
formally
case?
valid.
Make up your mind.
Is it
Make
the
up your mind.
case
Which
or
one
is
is
not the
it?
case? See, you
Which
think
one
he's
is it?
rhetorical? So,
Which one is
anyways, I've
it?
already
You said it was
repeated what
nothing
I
else. That
said.
means you believe it is actually yes, correct?
Yeah, again, it's gonna
Correct?
be informally
So it
valid.
does
I can
follow.
grant that.
So
I
it
just want
does
to take it to be
follow.
valid
So it
because
does
it's some sort
follow.
of
So it
formal
does
argument.
follow.
Okay, and you go,
What an absolute imbecile. So that's a concession there.
yo,
So you
that
can
shit
have
was
an
corny.
argument which does
Yo,
not
this man
have an
talking about
inference rule,
imbeciles.
which does not have an inference rule, which is not
Alright,
something which
corny,
is invalid.
bitch. You don't gotta say
That's why you had to
imbecile.
mute
That
me
shit was
because you
so
get
corny.
rhetorically bitched in the
I'm not even
conversation.
muting you.
You got
I
rhetorically
muted you because you
decapitated.
kept
You muted me
interrupting
two
me, you dumb
times.
fuck.
You muted
I
me two
muted you because you
times.
kept
Okay, so
interrupting
you
like a
did
dumb
mute
fuck.
me. So you did mute me.
I
Low
grant
tier.
that. I
You did
grant
mute
that.
me, low. I said you
Loud
muted me,
tier.
and you're like, you did
Like,
not
you, how
do
many
it. And
social
then you just
pieces
agreed you did
debating?
in
I don't know
fact
why
do
you're
it. That's
trying
a
to be
concession.
rhetorical.
I said you
Shitty ass
muted me, and
bitch.
you said you've
Laugh like
never
a
done this,
Johnson.
and then
Like,
you
you
agreed
sound
you
like
did
a
in fact do
dork.
this afterwards. What are you talking
Yo,
about? You low
everyone, just to
tier.
be clear,
You
this is the same
absolute low
guy.
tier. Oh my
This is the
god, dude.
same
Now I know
guy
it's
that
answer my
lives off
question.
of
Is it
debating.
the case
I've
that you
already
now
answered his
concede the
question, but he
proposition?
can't track. Like this is
Saying that
worse than
someone
when you
cannot
used to go to
track is just a
yoga.
cliche rhetorical
I know
response you
you
use to
can't track.
basically cope with the
Yeah, I
fact you don't
know
even
that
have
it's a
any good
rhetorical
rhetoric.
response. Don't
Cliche
fuck your dog.
rhetorical
You fucking
one-liners which
normal
has no
conversation.
punchline. Oh my god,
No
dude, just switch it up for a
punchline.
second,
Yeah,
dude. Oh
you
my
can
god.
give your own
So, anyways,
punchline.
I just want you to
I
just
don't know why you're
concede that
trying to be
you're
some
wrong when you
sort
made
of
the
corny
incorrect
rhetorical
proposition that an
debater.
argument requires an inference for it to be logically valid. Concede this. Concede this. And for
You
the
said what?
Julian guy, the Julian obese guy in the freaking chat, you think someone is a pedo for dating someone 2 years younger? Shut the fuck up, dude. Culpa because I bitched you in the previous conversation. You can come up here afterwards, dude. Anyways, back to you. Contingency. Do you concede you're wrong on this
Contingency.
point? Yes or no? Do you
Okay,
concede on this?
Apollo.
Do you
I'll just
concede on
grant
this?
that. Wait,
Okay,
again, I'll just repeat what I
contingency.
said.
Answer my
Hey,
point
bitch,
now.
shut
Answer
up.
my.
I'll grant that under some sort of informality, yeah, it can be the case that it's
Okay, so
valid,
it is the
but
case that the
it's not
arguments don't
formally
require
valid, and I'm
inference
just
rules.
taking that
Got
to
you.
be what
Got you.
something valid is.
Got you. That's all I needed.
Got you.
That's all I
Got you.
needed. So you can see.
All right, you
So
can
why are
leave
you trying
now.
to debate going to De Niro guy by saying, "Oh, but give me this first girl, or else
Ugh, yo, can
lost."
you put your autistic form away?
I'm mocking you, dummy. You can't even track what's going on.
Yeah, you can't
You're
even track
criticizing me
my
for not
mouth.
tracking.
Okay,
You're
mocking
so
isn't fun.
autistic,
Again,
dude.
yo,
How
does
are
he
you getting
think he's
bitched
rhetorical?
this
Who do you
badly by
think
a guy
you're
who's not
convincing?
even like, who just
Apollo,
woke
Apollo,
up,
Apollo,
who's not
Apollo.
mentally in
Okay,
shape yet?
okay, Apollo. Who do you think you're convincing?
Explain it for me.
Who do you think you're
Mod
convincing?
abuse because you're getting rhetorically
Yeah,
abused
I'm
is
not
actually
abusing you. Just I'm
crazy.
asking, who do you
Yeah, that's
think
you
you're
mod abusing. Yeah, of
convincing?
course it
Who do you
is.
think your rhetoric is appealing to? Go ahead. Oh, so no. All right, bitch.
Now he thinks asking me meta questions is gonna actually help him on the rhetoric. Oh shit, dude. The
Okay.
performative questions.
So rhetorical. Like the goat Apollo is so rhetorical.
You're
So do you want to
talking to
answer my
yourself, now
question?
you're being sarcastic to cope with you getting performatively destroyed and decapitated. Ah, bro. Like every debate's, it's
Yeah,
the
can you
same
shut your
thing. It's the
dorky
same
ass up?
lines,
Like what the
the
fuck?
same corny,
You're
cheesy
getting
lines. Oh, you're
decapitated
not
by
tracking.
talking. All right,
Oh, you are. Do you think you're
you,
rhetorical? It's the
stop
same
stuttering.
lines.
This man
It's the
cannot
same
articulate
lines. Switch
himself.
it up, dude.
It is
Switch
the
it the
same
fuck up.
lines.
Get
That's
some
all I
new
need to
lines.
use.
Get some new punchlines. Stop using the same cliche, cheesy, rhetorical one-liners every single debate. Or
You
you're
just
not
said
tracking,
something to
dude. You're
me.
not tracking,
Oh
dude.
no.
Switch it up. Switch it up.
All right. So do you have anything like else to say before
I'm
I kick
laughing
you?
at your rhetoric, dude. It's just cheesy. It's just the same
Nobody
lines.
cares what
Everyone
you
uses the
laughing at.
same
Like,
shit. Like,
do you have
goddamn,
anything
switch it up.
else in substance to say?
Like,
Or
I admire your passion, but you just don't have the intelligence for these types of conversations. I'm sorry, dude.
so, do you have anything
No,
else
you.
in substance to say?
That's the best one yet.
Oh, yeah, put your Down syndrome form away. We don't
This
need to
guy
hear it.
lagged. This guy's brain lagged in real fucking
I'm not. Yeah, I'm
time.
lagging from your shitty ass
Yeah, I'm looking
internet.
for your shit. Yeah, but you
Oh, stop
conceded,
putting
didn't you?
your
But you
put your
conceded, didn't
autistic
you?
form away.
But you
Stop.
conceded. But you
I
conceded. You
conceded.
can't
Yeah, I
criticize me at
conceded
this
to an
point. You have no
informality.
privilege
That's
to even
fine.
concede. Sorry, you have no privilege to
Just stop
make any
stuttering. I know that you
criticism
can't
because you
articulate yourself.
conceded. What are you talking about,
Okay,
dude?
dork, you don't gotta go on this purge. Do you
You
have
about to go
anything
to
else in
Spurge.
substance
Oh,
to
you're
say?
tone
Okay,
policing now.
mocking me
Oh
isn't
shit,
funny.
dude. Oh
Nobody
shit,
actually is
we
being
got the
convinced
Spurg
by your
police
rhetoric.
here. Oh
Yo, this
shit,
guy
am I
was
gonna
at
get
what, like
ticketed for
50
Spurgin?
people? Now
Huh?
I dropped to
Contingency.
30 because
Am I
of
gonna get
Apollo Creed.
ticketed for
This is
Spurgin,
how
son?
unentertaining this dumb fuck is.
Answer the question. Am I gonna get ticketed for Spurgin? Tell me. Am I gonna get
You
a
said
Spurg
what?
ticket? Shut the fuck up, dude. You're corny as shit.
Apollo, you cannot ironically say that.
Oh
Unironically, you're
shit,
the most
dude.
corniest debater in the world.
Bro, you got, bro. Your face is rhetorically down, and your ass was all the way fucking up in
Oh,
this
okay,
conversation,
so
dude.
shut the
Got
fuck up. That
rhetorically
shit was dorky.
cock
Wasn't
slapped
convincing.
and
You
dicked
just made 10
down, and
people
now
leave.
this is your only coping mechanism. Holy shit, dude.
My only coping
But I'm
mechanism
willing to
was
just
the
debate anyone
corny
else
sauce.
because you're just terrible at this
Okay,
stuff.
well,
You're not
if you don't
even
have
built for
anything
these
else in substance to
conversations.
say, you're